Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, let's take a quick look around here. So our supplicant is infiltrating a holy site here at this abbey, which is the second of the two POIs. So that'll give us full infiltration there, which will then affect the security over here at the capital, which is where we're trying to get. The courtier is trying to infiltrate the city palace at this new city over here. Our plague doctor is laying low in the coven. And the harvester is also laying low over here because the menace is just getting a little too high. And then we have our new agent, the Warlock, learning an arcane secret. So let's keep going here. Okay, so Brother Punt Factotum has died. Oh, look at this. Finally, a village has fallen because it was destroyed by the plague. And its ruler went down with it, obviously, so that is fantastic. We have, and again, the heroes are more concerned with internal unrest and politics than they are with us right now, so things are looking pretty good. Alright, so, our Warlock has a mid-challenge event here. He has very few hit points. Let's hope we get the lose 5 challenge progress. Oh, and another new human colony, that could be good for us. 5, yeah, okay, so that's not too bad. Alright, so the supplicant has leveled up, and I think we're just going to keep bumping the intrigue up. So let's see. So the infiltration is complete here. Is there anything interesting we could do? I probably want to get the plague going to the capital here. It is there a little bit, but I don't like the plague immunity going on where we are, so let's do novel strain here. And then let's look over here. So is this, where were they making the new colony? Where was that? I thought that was over here. I'm not seeing that. I wonder where that was. Is it up here? I should have hit go to on that. Well, we'll notice it at some inopportune time later, I'm sure. All right, let's end the turn. All right, more wards going up because they've been going up like crazy lately. And so that's effective against the shadow, but I don't think it does anything against the plague. Okay, so the ruins of Imorum. Okay, so this is what they're funding here. All right, shadow is spreading. That's great. Okay, oh. So, I'm assuming this was the place that fell to the plague. And then they're instantly trying to rebuild it. I guess that's what's happening there. Trying to see. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Okay. Alright, well, let them work on that for now. That's fine. Alright, now because this particular person here is falling... Oh, I'm sorry, I thought they were funding us. I was going to say, he's not under our influence. I was going to say, some rulers, when they get really enshadowed, they'll sometimes give your agents money. Okay. More wards going up. Courtier event. I want to reduce my menace any chance I can. So we'll do that. More wards. Alright, so our courtier has infiltrated the city palace over here. The air is falling under the shadow. We're working on the current leader. Oh, there's now... Yeah, so there's now 100% infiltration here. And it might be useful to assassinate the current ruler so that the heir takes over, who is more to our liking because she's more highly enshadowed. And this one doesn't like the shadow. She does like the deep ones, though. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn now. Maybe we don't mess with that right now. Instead... I think we should lay low for just a little bit, because the menace is at 50. Alright, okay, so another place has fallen to the plague, but it looks like we lost someone who was enshadowed. Alright, more political stuff going on. We've got another ruler, 100% enshadowed, and we can affect our religion again. So yeah, so this city just went down. So we're really starting to see the plague take hold here, so that is quite Nice. Right. Okay, so the Warlock has another event here, and we're going to use 1 power to get that challenge progress. Broken another seal. And this particular guy has a dislike for the shadow because he's watched a friend fall to it. And it looks like the orcs are spreading a little here. They've got a camp going here, so that's actually good. That's great. Okay. Alright, so let's check the plague again. It's doing pretty well in the south, obviously, but up here, we could definitely use a little more plague action around there for sure. But let's go ahead and influence the circle. I forgot about that on that previous turn. And let's see. Let's get... I want them to be more... I kind of want them to be more inclined towards helping the deep ones. So I'm going to influence that more negatively towards the Elder. Okay. Alright, so the Plague Doctor has completed laying low. Alright, so our Warlock is now at 1, and this knowledge can be turned into mastery at schools of magic, or into new magical skills within the schools which they've already mastered. So that's good. Alright, so we can, as you see here, we can study blood magic, but we already gave him a trait that he wanted to be focused on death. The problem is it requires 3 arcane knowledge, so we'd have to find another arcane secret. And luckily there's one not too far from here, and we got 100% infiltration, so it shouldn't take long. So let's move over there. And the Plague Doctor, now that he's done laying low, I want to get him back up here. Spreading plague again. I'm going to have him move to this village. Alright, Courtier's at minimum profile, but not minimum menace. Got another hero enshadowed. And looks like our Harvester took one of their levels away from them. Learn Arcane Secret. So that mage is going to learn one of them. We're going to start learning this Arcane Secret here. 17 turns. Something's happening here. I guess the army of Errant is attacking these orcs here. Now, where is this city they came from? Oh, they came from up here somewhere. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, Supplicant's got an event now. We're going to use 1 power to protect him so it doesn't slow him down. And again, awareness doesn't matter on these rulers that are completely enshadowed. They can be as aware as they want. It's not going to make a difference. They're not going to do anything to stop us. Shadow's spreading pretty well here as well. Let's keep going. Alright, so just as soon as I say that, they drive the shadow back from Simus Convent. Which is right here. So now it has no enshadowment. However, let's see. Oh, look at their plague immunity. It's ridiculous, but the death is also way out of control, so that's good. Right. Just a lot of turn skipping as we wait for our tasks to complete here. Alright, so the Supplicant finished Novel Strain. Alright, more shadow going on there. So let's look again at the plague. Alright, it's looking pretty good. But we got to do something about these immunities here. So let's start in this village over here. The Harvester leveled up, more lore. Alright, so the Supplicant has arrived. Harvester took another level from a hero, which is great. Alright, Novel Strain over here for the Supplicant. Plague Doctor, Novel Strain as well. Alright. Okay, another city fell. Okay, and the Brothers of the Faith and calling Morant, as usual, having problems. Okay, so which city fell this time? Over here. Alright, interesting. Okay, so I wonder how the deep ones are doing over here. Seems like they should be spreading, you would think, to nearby places. But I don't see anything like that happening. I wonder if I'm supposed to spearhead that or not. Not really sure. Alright. The usual here. Also, we can influence our circle. Again. Or I thought we could. We don't have... We don't have enough here, unless that's... I don't know. Okay. So, let's keep going. Alright, yeah, the wards, they're really, really, really pushing the shadow back a little, and also, of course, just keeping it away from here. I mean, everything is warded, but again, the shadow's not what we're counting on right now. We're counting on the plague right now. Alright, Novel Strain is done. 2 more heroes in Shadowed. Alright, so that reduced plague immunity. Not a lot. Not enough for my liking, anyway. Let's see. I think... Yeah. Okay, let's move here and do Novel Strain again. Plague Doctor also leveled up. Boost the lore. Alright, Supplicant is dealing with the vermin again. We'll go ahead and take a risk. Courtier finished laying low. Supplicant lost 2 HP. Alright, so... Let's see. I think what we'll do... We probably want to try infiltrating this city, since it seems pretty well protected from everything that's going on right now. We might want to try to get a foothold over there. Alright, another mage leveled up. That's the magical arms race that the tooltip warned us about. Of course, it was already going on before we even got involved. We're going to lose 1 power to protect the Warlock here. Okay. Alright, so Novel Strain is done here. And now we're going to want to move the Plague Doctor to this city to do the exact same thing. So now, okay. So Novel Strain and the circle. Yeah, now we have enough. Did somebody try to change... The humans tried to change this? Wasn't it at point... Or +3 for Elder? Well, we're going to throw it back. Definitely going to throw that back. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Courtier's arrived here. We're going to try to... Probably... I guess we can start with the temple. Alright, your infiltrates location with high security. Yeah. I didn't even look at the security for this for some reason. It must be... Yeah, oh, it's 9. That's unbelievable. Yeah, that would take 34 turns. Honestly... might be smarter to just go to this village, but they have a high security at that village. That's crazy. Man, let's just see how it goes for now. Okay, Plague Doctor has done Novel Strain again. Man, he does that really quickly. That's very helpful. We'll just keep moving along here, doing the same thing. Okay. Right. Okay, an upstart. Orc upstart died in the wilderness. If we had another warlord, we would definitely take over an orc horde and get them to attack the humans. Alright, so our warlock's at level 2. Oh, interesting. Another enshadowment. So, let's see. We want to get to another arcane secret as quickly as we can. But in a place, I'm pretty sure the security affects that. So we probably want to go... Well, we can level up also. Lore, we probably want to go... Where was that? Dent, that's right. So yeah, security's 1 over there. So we'll move him over there. Plague Doctor arrived at this bastion, so do Novel Strain. Look how close we are to victory. This is quite good. Quite good. We just gotta hang in there. Alright, the Supplicant finished Novel Strain, so did the Plague Doctor. So that's totally... You know what? We might want to try to put... Let's look again. Yeah, we're going to go back to this Abbey and do Novel Strain there. I probably should do that with... Should probably do that with the Plague Doctor, because it'll do it so much more quickly. What we can do is infiltrate this farming community, though. Yeah, we'll have Plague Doctor start moving over there. Alright, Supplicant. We'll go with losing 5 challenge progress and getting a little bit of gold. Warlock could lose 2 HP. We don't have enough lore. It's fine, we'll flee the spirits because we weren't at the place we needed to be at anyway. Alright, so they're rebuilding some ruins. That is fine. Okay, so Plague Doctor, Novel Strain. Where is the Warlock now? That's fine. He's still traveling to Dents, so it's no problem. Man, that mage is at level 5. Come on. Alright. Yeah, we could get 30 challenge progress, but that's going to raise profile and menace. You know what? We can afford it for right now. Let's do that. Plague Doctor's being blackmailed, but we don't have any money on that particular agent, so he's going to get some menace increase. Okay. Alright. Okay, so the Warlock's trying to get to Dent, so that's 1 more turn. We're almost there. Alright, so they're funding that rebuilt city. And the Plague Doctor has finished Novel Strain here. Let's see. Plague immunities down to 14. That's really good. Let's... Yeah, I think what we should do... Let me check over here. Yeah, we got to send someone over here, but I'd rather, again, send the Plague Doctor to these places. And the Supplicant, I'm going to have him... Oh, that's right, he's still infiltrating the farming community. I was going to say, I'm going to have him infiltrate the farming community. Okay. Did they take my arcane secret before I could get to it? I think they did. They did. Okay, so that's... unfortunate. Okay, so what can we do with this death power over here? Form a ghast. This creature will spread shadow automatically to human settlements until eventually human heroes kill it. That's interesting. Recruits a skeleton warrior minion. Macabre Fortress. Uses death magic to reinforce... Okay, Arcane Fortress. We're not going to do that. Okay, so... I'm kind of curious about this ghast going around spreading shadow. I don't think it'd be that useful because there's wards like in every city. So I don't think that's going to help us. What we're going to do, instead of studying death, we're going to study geomancy. That way we can change the climate, make things even more inhospitable. That's the idea. Okay. In the turn. Alright, still funding the outpost. Plague Doctor has arrived. Novel Strain, of course. We have another mage. These mages are getting really powerful, but it's not going to matter if the plague kills everybody. Yeah, they're just learning all the arcane secrets. Alright, so we've infiltrated the farming community here. Let's see what else we could do. Not too much. So, you dislike the shadow. You don't dislike the shadow. It might be helpful to try to kill this person. Even though this one's not enshadowed at all, and this one is, a little. But they're pious and greedy. It may not, I don't think that's going to be worth it. Alright, well, let's see. Let's look at unrest. If there's any place we can move things to a tipping point. It's probably right where we are. Let's try to fuel the fire here. It'll take 9 turns, but I think it's worth it. Alright, Shadow driven back at that same convent. Plague Doctor doing the usual. Gonna move on here and do it one more time before laying low. Nope. His menace is too high. The army's attacking him. Alright, so he will move back here. He can't lay low there. He's got to go to a city or a village. Keep him moving over here. I think it might just have to be a city, not a village, but anyway. Right. Let's go ahead and look here again. That's for your agents. If menace by their minimum, will transfer it slowly to acolytes and temples of the faith in their location. I don't think we have places, anyone in any other places, so it doesn't really help. Reconstruction, no. Destroy arcane secrets. And yeah, I kind of like that idea. They'll remove wards. That would be helpful. Let's try that. Let's influence that negatively. Alright, so this person, I think that might have been that heir we were looking at. Died of old age. Was that the same person? I guess not, because they're apparently still alive here. Alright, anyway. Plague Doctor. Can you lay low here? You cannot. So move to this. No, you can't move to that city because they'll attack him. Cancel that. Where can you go? Well, we're going to have to send him back to the Coven, just like we did with the Courtier when the same issue arose before. Alright, Courtier reduces his menace. Plague Doctor's on his way to the Coven. The Warlock gets the Vermin challenge. We're going to just risk it. Lose 2 HP. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Right. Alright, let's see. Okay. I was just looking at the shadow here. It seems to be holding on pretty well. The plague, however, is not very bad down here. And that may not be a bad thing, honestly, because we've got these people enshadowed. They're not going to stop us. We don't really need them to die. So that's not really a concern. Okay, developing an outpost. Alright, so our Warlock has risen to Geomancy level 1. And so, the question is, what can we do with that? I'm not seeing a lot. What we're going to do, though, is we're just going to take the Warlock and move him up this way. Oh, actually over here where there's some deep one. Oh, the Harvester is still there. Might want to try. I was really hoping to do something different with the Warlock. I'm not seeing a lot of opportunities. Let's move up here and see. So Secrets of Death produces an arcane secret. I think that's what we want to do. I was going to look for human souls eventually. I'd forgotten about it temporarily, so that reminded me. So we might as well do this. So this will create an arcane secret in 3 turns, which we can then harvest. Totally forgot about that earlier. Alright, Supplicant has raised some unrest over here. I'm going to have him move to this place. And is he going to be able to lay? He can't lay low either. So we're going to have to send him to the convent as well. Alright, so the Plague Doctor. They gain personal dislike for the Warlock. Well, okay. So the Warlock got the Secrets of Death. Alright, the time of humanity is rapidly drawing to an end. The sun rises blood red, shining as a terrifying omen of what is to come. The end approaches. We're at 91% victory here. Alright, so the Warlock is going to learn this arcane secret, hopefully, and not get disrupted. He's guarding this guy. This guy isn't currently involved in a challenge. Plague Doctor is here at the Coven, where he's going to lay low. Right, Courtier's getting blackmailed, but will get an item. So, +1 intrigue, +1 might. I mean, that's great. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't swap them. Take all. There we go. Study Geomancy. Okay. Alright. So this is someone who hates our Warlock, of course. Okay. The Warlock is already getting tons of enemies. They haven't done much of anything, to be perfectly honest. But if they get killed, it's fine. We have a recruitment point. I think I want to create a distraction, though, so they'll leave the Warlock alone. So I'm going to use my power and go to Fleeting Servant. And we're going to cast this, let's just say, over here. Just to draw them away from where I'm currently at. Yeah, they're going crazy with the wards. I mean, like, every place. Okay. Sis or Kissa, whatever village fell. Okay. Alright, so our Warlock has another event here. Let's see. So losing, we wouldn't die, but our menace would be reduced. We're just going to do that. 2 HP, okay, could have been worse, as usual, so that's fine. Alright, so they're driving the Shadow back, and that's fine. Alright, Supplicant. It's going to lay low here. Oh, they can't do it in the same place. Well, the profile of the Plague Doctor went down, but not the menace, but it looks like he will be able to lay low here without getting attacked. So lay low, and Supplicant is laying low. And then the Courtier over here has infiltrated successfully the temple here, so that's interesting. What else could we do here? Is there any unrest? There is a little bit. Why don't we try and work on that? Let's fuel the fire there. Okay. This Duchess gained a hatred for Shadow, but her sanity dropped precipitously. Yeah, I could have sworn it said she had 7, so she must have no sanity left at this point. That's bound to create some interesting results. Alright, circle again. The humans will soon be able to influence this again and probably turn this down one more time. Let's see. I guess... I honestly at this point I think we should just keep going with Abyssal Faith. Make that -3 or Elder +3. Yeah, she reached 0 sanity. So she's gonna do some crazy stuff. The Butcher's Son, the end is nigh. We're at 96%. The Shadow and the Plague are just wreaking absolute havoc here. Rest and resupplies, what the Chosen One is doing. This dude who was not in Shadow died, so that helps us, of course. Courtier gets to reduce his menace, which is always good. This Duchess is completely enshadowed. And so remember, all these enshadowed rulers will do absolutely nothing to stop us. That's why our victory is so high, as we've enshadowed so many of the heroes at this point. All right, so they're driving some shadow back here and there, but again, it means nothing. All right, so we learned our arcane secret here. And I think what we'll do... Let's go ahead and just do this. Where's the... Yeah, the ghast thing. I just kind of want to see how this works. It's going to take 8 turns, but let's see. Alright, another place has fallen from the plague. Our plague doctor has completed laying low. Okay, they have a prophet. We can influence the Brothers of Faith again. And there's an orcish upstart. So we are going to influence them negatively. More towards the Elder Powers, of course. And the Plague Doctor can now strike back out. And keep the plague going. I'll have him move over here. Supplicant, minimum profile, but not menace. Okay. It's been influenced positively. Yeah, so they undid what we just did. And yeah, and the humans did the same thing with our circle. Just reacting against what we had done. Alright, Fuel the Fire did not work over here. I guess the security was too high. They're trying to make a new colony again. Yeah, that didn't work. That's okay. That's fine. Let's have him move back over here to help with the plague. We just got to push him over the edge. Alright, more wards going up. Funding of the outpost. More religious tension. And we have won. So that was mainly it was the shadow, but I mean it was the plague, I think, that allowed the shadow to take hold so easily. And we got lucky in a lot of different places, but that went really well. I'm honestly really surprised that that worked out. In the future, we'll do another run with a different god. But thank you very much for watching this, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. We get our stats here, by the way. Let's see. We enshadowed 69% of the population and destroyed 45%, apparently. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, apparently so. So, in other words, people who were enshadowed also got destroyed, but obviously it doesn't matter. And you can see all that we did Novel Strain the most. These are all the challenges we did. And how many challenges each agent did right there. And that's back at the first page. So again, thank you very much, everybody. Please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you all next time.